How we doing today, squad? Figured we would do a little bit of a car vlog today because I'm driving to work and I just kind of feel like, I don't know, I just want somebody to talk to on my way to work, I guess. So it was better than you guys. So, alright, let's cover the basics here. So, I drive a Volvo station wagon, which, by the way, I love this car to death. But with 243,000 miles is obviously going to come issues, such as the biggest issue right now is that my car will come out of park whenever she's good and ready. Like, I've tried tearing apart the middle console and like cleaning it because I heard that like you can get residue built up down in there from like people spilling coffee and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll just like tear this apart and clean it. Now she still is a moody SOB and she will come out of park whenever she's good and ready to. But you know, like people say, I mean, cars resemble their owners. So if my car's a moody bitch, then that means I guess I'm a moody bitch. But besides the point. So there's that issue. Recently she has developed a, I want to call it discomfort. We'll go there with it, with the driver's side window. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Other times I will put my window down and it'll be fine, and then I'll go to put my window up and it completely will do a somersault. Like this part right here, that's like the straight part that's like against the door, that part will end up turning, like doing a somersault, and it'll actually face the roof of the car. Just sporadically, like just the window just freaks out. So I had Zach tear it apart and we need to get some new window clips on it. That'll fix the problem entirely. It's just, you know, it's a simple fix. I mean, it's an old car, what can you expect? But I will give this car credit. I named him Tucker the Tank. He can go anywhere. Literally have never felt safer in a car in the wintertime ever. I never have gotten stuck. I've driven this thing through roads that were like completely flooded across. You could not even see the bottom. There was an F-150 in front of me. So I was like, oh shit, you know, like let's see if this guy makes it. So I'm like, I sat at the edge of the water while this guy drove through it, and his truck made it. So I was like, oh well, it must not be that cheap. Like I can make it with my Volvo, right? So I go to cross it, and like right at the end of it, like right when I'm like on the bridge, because there's this little tiny bridge part on my road, and like I could feel like the weight of the car starting to get like taken by the water, because obviously my car doesn't sit up as high as an F-150. So I was like, oh, PS! So I just like floored it and we got out of there. They don't do winter maintenance on my road, by the way, so it's like a snaky downhill decline whenever you're like going to leave. So that's pretty sketchy. And I used to drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee prior to this car, which his name, by the way, was Stan the Man. Good old Stanley. He would have problems getting up that hill, but thus far the Volvo has never failed me going up that hill. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this is what my windshield wipers sound like. They work perfectly fine. They just sound like a dying animal. I don't know why, but that's just what my windshield wipers do. Let's see, what else? Oh, check engine lights on. I don't know why it's on, but you know, that's just what it is. And if you press the gas on the car a little bit too hard, she'll buck on you. Like, the car will let you know, like, hey, you need to drive a little bit easier. I don't like to be forced to go fast. So you gotta give yourself time in the Volvo to get, you know, to get accelerated. Don't pull out in front of anybody. Don't get excited. Just take it easy on her. She'll get you there. You just gotta be patient with her, you know? So there's that. So that's pretty much the story of the Volvo right now. I love this car. I heard that if you can get your Volvo to 500,000 miles, they will replace it with a brand new one, free of charge. So that is my goal. We'll see if we can get the Volvo to that point. I don't know if we will, but we're almost halfway there. So we got a long way to go. But I ain't scared. It is what it is. It'll work itself out. Kind of made a cop-out video this past week. I don't know. I just didn't, like, to be honest with you guys, like, I honestly just didn't feel like being in front of the camera the past couple days. Like, it was a couple of stressful days at work, and I just kind of wanted to watch movies and just kind of veg. So I did the favorite moments from 2016. Not all of them. I really, really, really wish that I would have taken pictures at my birthday party. But I didn't even think about it until, like, I was making that, and I was like, oh man, like, that was like my favorite day of 2016 was my birthday on December 28th. Like, when I got my laptop, like when all the girls from work came over, and it was just really nice to be able to have everybody over and for us to all actually hang out in an environment that wasn't at work. Like, we had so much fun. I hope everybody had fun. Everybody said they had fun, so I think it was a success. Now, last year on my birthday, I did invite, like, everybody from the restaurant again, and there was only 2 people that showed up to my birthday party last year. This year, we had about, I mean, everybody came in kind of waves because, you know, certain people had to close or couldn't come till after work and this and that, so everybody came in waves, but I'd say in total there was probably like 20 people there, which was awesome. And then we went for a walk in the woods, which if I was thinking I would have taken my camera with me, because Zach was like hiding in the woods and he was like picking people off and like stealing them, and like he stole Lynette, he got Alicia, he just like stole them out from the group because they were like kind of straggling in the back. So that was hilarious, because I like turned around and I'm like, wait, we're like missing people. And then like we didn't have any flashlights or anything, which I figured, I know the trails, like I'd be able to, they're pretty packed down, like I'd be able to find my way. Like, no, we were straight up lost. I had to have the dog show me how to get back to the house because I had no idea. Amanda got tangled up in a, like a, I don't know if you guys call them jagger bushes where you guys are, but jagger bushes, those little prickly ivy little plants with little thorns on them, like she got hung up in those. Something happened to the other Amanda. She like turned her ankle or something. I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, so it got pretty intense. We played a few card games. Let's see, Lauren and the friend that was with her and Selena, I was doing that red or black game where you pull the cards up and you try to guess excuse me, you try to guess if whether the card is red or black. Selena was up to like nailing it, hitting like the color. Sometimes I would ask her like the suit of the card and she would get it right. She was at like 14 in a row. Finally, Lauren and her friend who were sitting behind me, Lauren goes, I can't take it anymore. And I said, what? I said, is this too real? Like, I thought me and Selena were like on like a whole nother psychic level. At that point, Lauren goes, no, my friend's been telling Selena the answers the whole time. So then I just like, it was just this huge joke. So then we were all laughing about that because I was convinced, like I was real into it, and I thought that we were doing big things, and here it was, they were tricking me the whole time. Anyways, so there's that. I'm feeling like today is more of like a motivational day. I feel like I need to not get down on myself because like I'm only 5 videos deep or whatever, but like I know YouTube success isn't gonna happen overnight, but I'm like, I just need to keep plugging it in, keep putting the videos out there, just keep working on it, and really keep following my dream with this, because this is my dream. A long time ago, we wished that I would have got into broadcasting and been like a news broadcaster or something in that direction, because I do have a very distinct voice and it carries well, and I feel like my presence in front of a camera is very relaxed for being new. So we always thought, that I was going to be into broadcasting, but certain turn of events that never transpired. But I do feel like YouTube could be that for me. It's, you know, it's a therapeutic outlet. It's just a camera to talk to that doesn't talk back. Like, it's just something to bounce ideas off of. Like, if I want to be a complete and utter nutball and just go crazy and throw food everywhere, or cover my face in makeup and stain my face for like 3 days, which is what happened with that makeup video. My face was literally stained pink for 2 days. Thank God I was off of work. But you know, it's stuff like that. Like, I feel like I just need to keep pushing myself. I just need to keep putting the content out there. Eventually something will hit and we will make it to the top, fam. Like, I don't expect this to happen overnight, but like, I just need to not get discouraged and just keep going, because that's, you know, that's how Mark Zuckerberg, that's how Jenna Marbles, you know, PewDiePie, Felix, you know, that's how every single one of them did it. It wasn't their first video. Like, they had to make so much content before it would take off for them. And once it did, once you got that following, then it's, you know, you still have to keep coming up with fresh ideas and keep coming up with new content to put out there. But it's the fact that, like, you know, they didn't give up. They kept putting their videos out there. They put the videos out that they wanted to put out. They put out what made them feel good, and making videos does make me feel good. Like, it inspires me. It lets me be creative. It lets me just do whatever the hell I want to do, and that's that. Like, I just really enjoy this, and I just didn't want you guys to think that, you know, because I didn't make a crazy video this week, that, you know, I was like getting discouraged. Like, I'm not going to be discouraged. Like, that's not an option for me. Like, I just needed a week to like get my thoughts together and all that fun stuff. But anyways, on my way to work right now. It's Friday. I did not look at the reservation, so I don't know if we'll be busy or not. Hopefully we will. Yesterday it was pretty slow, so we'll see what happens there. I would play some music and stuff, but I don't want to get sued for some sort of copyright law, so I can't play any music and get crazy in my car like I normally do on my way to work. That's normally what happens. I just like act like an asshole. You know, you gotta get hype. You gotta get hype. You gotta get your mind right. Get in the zone. Get ready to get them drinks and carry them entrees. Service with a smile. Gotta stop and get a Red Bull. Gives you wings. Hashtag not sponsored, but Red Bull, feel free to sponsor me. Gotta get that drink. Rolling up on sheets here in a minute. Gonna have to buzz into there. But so let's talk. Let's talk about ghost stories. So at my mom's house, there's this one room, we call it the blue room. Me and my sister used to share that bedroom with each other whenever she was younger. And in that room, there was blue wallpapering on the wall. But the weird part is that the wallpapering actually never stayed on the wall. Like, we could tape it, we could glue it, no matter what we did, this wallpaper would not stay on the wall in this room. So that's already a creepy vibe. Now, this was back when I was in high school. I had a mirror right above where my desk was, where I'd sit and do my homework, because in the mornings I would sit at this desk and I would, you know, do my makeup and stuff before school. So it was late at night, I was babysitting my sister, and nobody else was home, but my sister was on the other end of the house, and she was watching TV, probably like Caillou or something, like Sesame Street or something on like Channel 45 or something. We didn't have like dish or anything growing up. So she was like watching that on the other end of the house. So I was like on this end of the house in the blue room by myself doing my homework. I also had on my desk one of those lamps that you touch it about like 3 different settings, like low, medium, and high, but in order to turn the, and then off, but in order to turn the light on and off and to go through the cycle of light settings, you had to physically touch the lamp with your hand. So I think I had it on high, and I was listening to music, and all of a sudden my light flicked off. I didn't touch the lamp at all, but it just straight up turned off. So I was like, oh, what the heck, you know, like I was just like, oh, whatever, like probably just bumped it or something like that. So then I just turned my light back. Maybe 30 seconds later, my light literally went low, medium, high, off, low, medium, high, off, low, medium, high, and then I looked up into the mirror, and right before the light turned off that 3rd time, it literally looked like somebody was standing behind me, and like instantly the hair on the back of my neck stood up, and like I got this creepy ass vibe. So I like started like screaming for my sister to come into the room, and you know, like, because I didn't want to be alone and I didn't want to scare her, so I didn't tell her what was going on. So I like called my mom, and she's like, listen, you just call the neighbors. So the neighbor, which is Zach's parents, actually, I think it was Kevin, he had to come up and sit with me because I was so scared about what I saw. He had to come up and sit with me until my parents would come back up. So yeah, isn't that crazy? Crazy story. There's more crazy stories from that room, but I gotta go and sheets, go Red Bull, so I've been